Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Window Shopping Wednesday. I'm super excited to bring you some brand new titles that we have. I did just want to touch on our launch pads for a second. This is what they look like. They're really cool. They're tablets. They've got a safe case on them. You can set screen time and reset, and this one's loaded with a bunch of videos. So the blue ones are videos and the orange cases are games. And these are really great for long car trips, or if you just need a little screen time. These are great tools that we have here at the library. And our shelf is loaded with launch pads right now. So if you want a launch pad, let us know and we'll get you one or two or three. We have a lot on the shelf. Oh my goodness, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sammy, or Miss Sammy, and I am one of the youth services librarians here at the Prairie Public Library. Alrighty, well, now that I've got that over with, let's talk books. Alrighty, so here's my stack of picture books that I've got to share with you today. We've got 3 Cheers for Kid McGear, and this is a great book for kids who love trucks and who loved Goodnight Construction Site. This is a brand new book, and it's super cute. And then we've got Treasure by Marlene, Mercer, and Irene Lubacher. And so this is a beautiful story about 2 sisters and some beautiful pictures. And then we've got Captain Barbossa and the Pirate Hat Chase. So fun. A swashbuckling wordless story for first-time graphic novel readers and pirates of all ages. This one looks so fun, and I'll show you the inside quick too. So it is a wordless and graphic novel. Awesome. And then my favorite part about summer is swimming, but sometimes swimming is really scary. So if you've got a kiddo who's afraid of the water, 1, 2, 3, jump might help with overcome that fear. Otherwise, it's just an adorable story about some pool time. Alrighty, so these are the picture books that I wanted to highlight today. We've got lots on our shelves, as you can see behind me. Well, I'm kind of blocking them, but we've got lots of picture books. So if you are interested in getting some picture books, let us know. Fill out that librarian's choice form and we'll get you some picture books. Alrighty, let's see what we've got for chapter books today. So Megabat is a Friday bat and this is a great story for those just learning or getting into chapter books and learning how to read, or already know how to read, but just starting. And it's got some beautiful illustrations throughout, easy to read, super fun, early chapter book. Then we've got Connect the Dots. This is about some 6th graders, an evil genius, and they all have to spot the patterns, connect the dots, find the genius, and save the world. There may even be some hacking of the FBI. So if you like spy novels and are interested in reading about some older kids, like 5th and 6th graders, this is your book. Alrighty, have you ever heard the expression, I just want to run away to the circus? Well, that's what these kids do. We've got 4 orphans, and they all run away to the circus. And then it's all about the shenanigans that they get into when they're at the circus. That sounds like a super fun book here. And so this one is called Orphan 11. And then we've got Lila and Hadley. And so Hadley is the girl and Lila is the dog. And this is a story about Hadley, who has to go live with her sister, and she's going blind, and she has to leave all of her friends, so many horrible things. And Layla, who is the dog at the Humane Society where her sister works, and Layla is not very adoptable. She doesn't interact with dogs, she doesn't interact with people, but yet she somehow starts interacting with Hadley. And so this is their story and their adventure together. Super cute, wonderful chapter book for kids. Alrighty, now let's see what's new in the teen section. So if you like sports, we've got Strike Zone by Mike Lubacher. And so this is a brand new sports book about baseball. And he's a great sports writer, so brand new book. And that's for teens. And then this one really piqued my interest. It's called The Mermaid, the Witch, and the Sea. And so this sounds like a fantastic adventure story. I have it at home ready to read, but I haven't touched it yet. It's on my to-be read list. But I just had to show this to you because it looks fantastic. So that's The Mermaid, the Witch, and the Sea. Alrighty. And then we've got Wicked as You Wish. And so this is the first book in 100 Names for Magic series. And this is by the same author who wrote The Bone Wish. And so it's about, if you've ever heard of the TV show Once Upon a Time, this is kind of a similar storyline to start, about a magical land and a prince who gets stuck in Arizona. So that sounds fascinating and kind of hilarious at the same time. So Wicked as You Wish. And then continuing in with the series, this is the sequel, so the second book in the Dread Nation series, and this one is called Deathless Divide. It's got some Civil War things, so historical fiction, but also zombies. So Civil War and zombies, what could be better? And this is by Justina Ireland, and so that's Dread Nation. It's the series, and Deathless Divide is the title. This one, I did read the first one, and I've been meaning to read this one. This one is called Steel Tide by Natalie Parker. And the first book in the series is Seafarer. And Seafire is a fantastic tale. We've got female, feminist tale. It's action-packed and suspenseful. And this is a great story about some female pirates who are trying to save the nation. It is great. And I really want to read this one, but I did read Seafire, and it was fantastic. Alrighty, this one I did finish earlier this year, or at the end of 2019. It's all blurred together. So this one is The Toll, and it is the third one in the Scythe Thunderhead series. So Scythe is the first one, Thunderhead is the second one, and The Toll is the last one. And oh my goodness, does this have a twist at the end I did not see coming. So you'll have to read this awesome series. The audiobook is fantastic as well, if you can get your hands on that. Alrighty, so here are some great teen fiction. Then I'm going to go into some teen nonfiction. So, set these aside quick. Alrighty. We've got One Person, No Vote by Carol Anderson. And so you think as a teen, you're like, I can't vote. I'm not 18 yet. But this book tells you all the amazing ways that you can get started in the voting process, how you can encourage your parents to vote, how you can encourage your community to vote, and how you can make things work for your future. So this is a fantastic book and really important with a big vote coming up in November, the presidential election. Okay, so wanted to show you that one. And then this one, super cool. If you love Marvel, and this one will be good for any ages. This is Powers of a Girl, and it touches on all the awesome girls in the Marvel universe. And it's really broken down easily to just pick a page or two to read about these really great characters. And well, this is what caught my eye here. It gives a description of all the science squad and all the girls. So Marvel, Powers of a Girl. This is in teen nonfiction, but I'm sure some younger ones would really love to look at this one. Alrighty, so that is our teen nonfiction. Now I really wanted to focus on a bunch of children's nonfiction. We've got a lot of really great new nonfiction in, and I'm going to start with some series. So we've got this new Disney learning series. And so we've got Celebrate with Tatiana and Moana and Cinderella and Ariel and Jasmine. And these books are all about how to plan a party about that character. And it's got some crafts and activities. So this is a great series to get you excited about these awesome characters. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, are you into crafting? We've got 10-minute projects. So these books are all about projects that you can do in 10 minutes. So we've got yarn and paper projects and duct tape projects. Oh, we've got engineering projects. I might have to take a look at that one. Science projects and art projects. And it shows you the art project and what to do. Oh, Unicorn Dust, we were actually going to do this one this summer if we were here in person. So here you go. And this tells you exactly what to do. So what a great series. Make sure to check it out. Oh, are you interested in learning more about how to be green and recycle? Well, we've got a great Sesame Street. So this is going to be for the youngest in our group for nonfiction. We've got Reduce, Reuse, and Recycle with Oscar. We've got Trash That Trash with Elmo and Abby. You've got It's Earth Day, Cookie Monster. Save Energy, Bert and Ernie. Fight Pollution, Big Bird. And Be Water Wise, Super Grover. And then it just kind of tells you a little bit about everything. And you've got all the Sesame Street characters telling you about it. So that is super fun. So if you're looking in how to be more energy smart and recycle, these books will be great for that. Next series that I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, I have to share with you, is Cool Kids Changing the World. And so this series is about awesome kids who are doing awesome things, because you do not have to be a grown-up to change the world. So this is Cool Kids Changing the World. This is Cool Kid Online Stars, and so that's Kid President. Oh, I miss Kid President. I need to go watch one of his videos. He's so inspiring. Cool Kid Musicians. Wow, that is awesome. Cool Kid Inventions. Things that kids have actually invented. That is so inspiring. Alrighty. And Cool Kid actors. Wow. All right, so that is a great series about kids changing the world. Here's another one that I thought was really interesting. Are you learning about your colors? Well, Crayola has this new series that covers all these different countries. And so we've got Crayola colors of Mexico, of Canada, of Kenya, of India, China, and Australia. So, and then they pick a few colors to highlight, and they pick pictures and information about that country that goes with that color. So that is super cool. So if you're learning your colors and you want to learn about some countries as well, check out the Crayola Colors of series. Alrighty, now here's some standalone, not series, nonfiction, but ones that I couldn't not talk about. So here we go. If Elephants Disappeared. And so this tells the story of what would happen to our ecosystem if we didn't have elephants in it. So if you love elephants and you want to learn more about them, this would be a great book for you. And then we've got A Place to Land. And this is about, it literally goes hour by hour of how Martin Luther King Jr. wrote his very famous speech. And so here, I'll show you. We've got like 8 a.m. and then what happened at noon. And it takes you hour by hour of like he's still rewriting and then he has to get there. And so this is a great story of how this amazing speech was written. So that looked so interesting. This one is called Mother Jones and Her Army of Mill Children, because a long time ago, kids used to have to work all day and they couldn't go to school because they had to make money for their children. And so Mother Jones got very angry, and her children marched, and they changed the way, they changed the laws and said that kids should be at school and they should not be allowed to work until they're a certain age. And so this is that story. Really cool. Kind of goes along with the empowering kids. Do you like to draw? And do you like the Peanuts series? Well, this is called Born to Draw, by the story of Charles Schulz and the creation of Peanuts. So this is his story. So this is really cool, and how he got started. Very interesting. So here's a great new nonfiction book for you. And then we've got, I wanted to show you these. So we've got a great Spanish collection. And so here are 2 new books in Spanish that we're adding to our new, our newly organized Spanish collection. We've always had Spanish books, but now they're in a new spot. So these are going to be great new additions to that. And last but not least, this book was huge, so I had to show it because it totally caught my eye. This is called Trees, A Rooted History. It is a giant book all about trees and what they do. And hey, look, there's goats in that tree. So we've got some great new books for you. And if you're interested in getting any of these books, feel free to put them on hold or send us a message via Librarian's Choice, and we will happily grab these books for you and set up a curbside for you to get them. Alrighty, guys, thanks for joining me for Window Shopping Wednesday. Bye!